Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Advice to Think Twice. My name is Monica and I'm here with your work and finance advice readings. And we're going to be doing a bi-weekly this time. Okay, this is typically a weekly reading, but this time it's going to have to be bi-weekly because I have a trip planned for next week for a few days in the week. And so I just wanted to make sure that we're covering the whole time frame, okay? And so it's going to be for the weeks of the 20th and the 27th of March 2017, specific for work, finance, studies, how you earn your living, that sort of that section. Okay. Thank you very much for joining me. Please remember that these are general readings, so they're going to make sense to some of you and they're not going to apply to others, and that's okay. It's normal. They are general readings. You could watch your moon and rising sign readings for additional messages that may apply to you. And of course, if you want a reading that is specific for you, go ahead and get a private reading, okay? All the links you need are in the description box below. We are going to have a look at what's coming up during this time in terms of opportunities, things to be aware of, okay, for work, finance, studies, and so on, okay? So thank you again for joining me. Enjoy your readings. Have a wonderful time ahead, and I will talk to you again very soon. Take care. Hi Libra, and welcome to your reading. Thank you for joining me. Let's have a look at what's coming up for you during this time frame of the weeks of March 20th and 27th. So at the bottom of the deck is the overall energy here. We do have the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is great to see in a work and finance reading because it can talk about a new job, okay, or a new job opportunity being presented to you. With this Ace of Wands, it will be something that you're passionate about. It will be something to do with your creative endeavors. It could be taking charge and starting your own business, or it could be starting a side business, okay? That is a hobby of yours. There is a passion that you're turning into a business. With this Ace of Wands here, it can also represent new opportunities, okay? New energy. Something that you can be very passionate about, something that can be a dream come true for you with this kind of energy here, with this Ace of Wands. It can also be an energy of victory. It's coming up as victory for some of you. And for others, it's definitely talking about taking matters into your own hands. So it could be that you're looking at either a new job opportunity during this time, or new job opportunities are on the way for you. If you have a choice between an old situation and a new situation, this is saying go for the new. It's going to be different for everyone, of course, but for some of you, it's definitely saying go for the new. Try new jobs, new opportunities, new experiences. It's also a card that talks about looking to the future and kind of letting go of the past, okay? Especially if the past has not been a good place, okay? Let's look at your other cards and then tie the messages together. So we have the Sun here, the Ten of Swords, the Judgment card, the Five of Cups, and the Queen of Swords. So what's going on here? Okay, now for some of you, this is definitely talking about the end of a legal situation, the end of a legal battle. You receive the ruling, the sentence, the news that it's over, the news, you know, who gets what, and so on and so forth at this time. For some of you, it's a happy situation in terms of you can finally put this to bed, but it may not be getting the full amount of what you expected or getting everything that you expected, but you're still getting a great deal, okay? So it's a matter of counting your blessings, of just being fair, accepting that, and moving on. For some of you, it could be to do with a medical negligence case, okay, or malpractice, or anything like that, okay, with the Ten of Swords, related to any sort of a procedure you may have had done. And so with the Judgment card, a judgment is made. But with the Five of Cups here, for some of you, it's definitely talking about you're happy with the judgment, you're happy with the ruling, but it's not 100% of what you thought it would be, but it's still very good for you. It's very, very good. So try to, again, focus on the future, okay? Take what you have been given, turn your back on the past. You can no longer do anything about it. It's done, it's dusted. and just focus on the future. Embrace your opportunities, embrace what blessings you do get, and then just move on, work on yourself, take the time to heal, rebuild, and so on, okay, with this Queen of Swords. Let's see, for others of you, this is a job situation. I feel that, okay, for some of you, you have started your own business and you're excited about it, or you have been doing this, okay, and when you started, you were excited about it, but for whatever reason, you're coming across obstacles, you're coming across delays. This is either extreme competition keeping you down, or this is burdens, obstacles, things you can't get past, things you can't get through. And so with the Ten of Swords here, for some of you, I am seeing, you know, putting this on hold for a little while and just going back to a job, going back to a different way of making money, or the regular way of making money, if you will, a 9 to 5 and so on, because this is about second chances, trying something again, going back to something from the past, okay, for some of you. The Five of Cups, you're definitely not happy about this, and you may feel like everything is lost, but you still have those 2 cups standing right behind you, so it's still a good idea, it's still a good opportunity, it's still something good to invest in. It may not have been the best time for it when you tried to make it happen, okay, if it's this kind of a situation for you. And so with the Queen of Swords here, it's a matter of cutting your losses for the time being, once again, for the time being. Keep hold of this idea, maybe come up with a different plan, maybe come up with a different strategy, do a little bit more research, talk to an expert, okay, get professional advice or financial advice or business advice, additional training or courses, anything like that, and you can try again, or you should actually try again at a later date, once you have more information, once you have more resources perhaps, because maybe you put all your resources into this and it's just not been working out, and so now you just need to replenish and then go back to it. But the message with the Five of Cups, once again, is all is not lost. It was just not a good time right now, okay, or not the best time. But you are asked to try again, okay, get more information, anything else that you can do to help your cause, and get extra resources, and then try again. And for some of you, I feel like this is actually going back to a 9 to 5 job, and for others, it's about you have a 9 to 5 job and you've tried to start a business as well on the side. And the message here is, because your focus is split, okay, or because you have a lot of ideas for your own business and you have a lot of different plans, and you put a lot of focus on it, or you like to be able to put a lot of focus on it, but in your job situation, it's just too much work right now. It's such a busy time right now. You can't even breathe. You can't even find time to go to lunch or anything like that, okay? You basically don't have a life outside your job at this time, and so maybe that's why you're faced with this choice, with this decision of, I really wish I could focus on my business more, but with my current situation, it's just, I can't make it happen. It's not happening. I just don't have the resources for it, financial, but also, you know, you need to take time to rest, you need to take time to eat, so you don't have time to spend on this as much as you would like. And then with the Five of Cups, it sees you letting this go for now, and then you have to go back and just focus on your job for the time being, okay? But with the Judgment card here, whatever you started is part of your life purpose, and you are asked to try again at a later time when things are better for you. For those of you, this legal situation, there's definitely a legal situation happening, and for some of you, if it's not health related, I feel like it's job related for wrongful termination. And again, you know, the end is bittersweet because you get your ruling. It's in your favor, but at the same time, you can't go back to this job, so that part of it is lost. And you have no choice but to move on, to rebuild, to start from scratch, or go back to the beginning, okay? Because the Queen of Swords here does represent dealing with a loss, a betrayal, or disappointment. But with the Ace of Wands as your overall energy, remember this is new opportunities. So if you are dealing with this kind of situation, problems with a job or losing a job or having to put a business down for the moment, for the time being, having to go back to a regular job, anything like that, okay? The Ace of Wands does talk about new energy, new opportunities on the horizon for you. So again, it's really important that you don't dwell on what has happened and you can't control it and you can't change it, and instead you turn around and you focus on what is new. You focus on what you can do, you focus on what is within your control, and then you just start again, okay, with the Ace of Wands. For some of you, you could also be looking at settlements, child support, spousal support coming your way during this time. It is a bittersweet situation because you are getting what you asked for at the end of the day, but still that situation is still dead. That situation is still something you can't fix. For others of you, this could also talk about a divorce that is pulled back, okay? So if you're, and this would apply, you know, in terms of your finances are together, you have joint accounts and joint property and mutual whatever, and so that's why it's showing up in a money reading for you, but I am seeing a divorce that doesn't happen anymore. You kind of decide to take a step back and try again. And so if you've had financial concerns in terms of what am I going to do if we get a divorce, I feel like for the time being you can put that to rest, okay? And for those of you, this also feels like wrongful termination because of a pregnancy. So pretty much kind of like someone lost their job because they got pregnant. It's kind of, it shouldn't have happened. It's illegal. But for some of you, that's what happened. But it gets set straight, put right, okay? With the Judgment card here in your reading. And you have to start again, but there's opportunities there for you, okay? You do have to be open to the messages, okay? You can't have your back to the messages. This Queen of Swords here, your energy here for some of you. The Two of Cups is here for you. So this is a new contract, it's a new opportunity. You have to face it, okay? This man has his back turned to this. The Queen of Swords has her back to these two cups. So you really have to make an effort to look around and see all the opportunities and give every single opportunity consideration, okay? Because otherwise you may miss a really good opportunity. And further, this Queen of Swords can be legal aid or financial aid, or someone who's trying to help you, someone who's trying to guide you, someone who's trying to talk to you about opportunities, or even someone who's trying to offer you an opportunity. And I feel like you're not paying attention because you're dwelling on the past, and you may miss the messages from this Queen of Swords person, okay? And it's definitely about messages and information. So try not to dwell on what happened and turn around and focus on the future. Double check your emails, texts, voicemail, anything like that, post, anything like that, okay? Because there's definitely messages coming your way with new opportunities, but you kind of have to be open to them and just make sure that, you know, you're double checking every avenue that you could receive messages, information, offers, and opportunities during this time. Okay, so these are a few of the messages coming through for you in the reading for this time frame. I hope you've enjoyed the reading. Let me know how it applies to you. If it does, it's going to be different things for different people. It's going to apply to some but not to others, because it is a general reading for hundreds or thousands of people. Make sure to watch your moon and rising sign readings for additional messages. So other than that, I hope that you do have a beautiful time ahead, and I'll talk to you again very soon. Take care.